pretty good at making temporary homes in different places, and I go home a lot. So I jump home, and I jump away, and I jump home, and try to make the most of it. I'm very fortunate to be able to play music, and my family understands that. And when I told my daughters that I was going to take a year off of touring, their first reaction was, well, are we going to still get to go to this place and go to that place? And so their response was that they wanted me to play again. But then they forget the times that I miss them and that they miss me. So I'm looking forward to it. But at this point in my life, I live very well, and I'm very lucky, and I can afford to go home. It's not like when in the early years when we traveled in the little van, we were always away from home, and came home once a month maybe and played 360 days a year. But that's not. Nowadays we spread it out a little more, and there's time to run.
Are you going to get involved in new projects during this break? Or are you going to rest?
I don't know. I don't know if I can rest for a year. It's a long time to rest. But I've thought of a few things. I would like to maybe learn another language. I've thought about that. I think I should get something in there. And I'm just excited about the time. I've never been good at lying on the beach, so whatever I do, I think I'll be busy. It just won't be busy on the circus.
Okay, I want to know, how was your musical education? How did you become a musician?
I don't really have too much formal training. I play with the guys in my band. All have formal training. But they're also free players and great improvisers. And I've learned a lot from them in the 20 years that I've been playing, and as a fan of a few of them before that. And when I grew up, my family listened to a lot of music, and I played a little bit of piano, I played a little bit of guitar, but really more listening than anything else, and more just singing in the bedroom than anything else. I don't have too much training. I just like music.
Okay, very nice. How did your musical inspiration change it from the beginning of your career until now?
Oh, I think when we start, when as a young person, I was sort of, the view of the world is kind of wide open. The music is when I started, I didn't know anything about the music industry. I didn't know anything about playing in a band, and so it was open, wide open. And now I have to try and find that part of myself, because now I have the 20 years of experience of touring and playing, and so now I just have to find the inspiration. And I think I still find it, but it's just a little different now. I don't think I'm afraid of the same things. I'm just afraid of different things.
And nowadays, what bands or artists from Brazil are you listening to?
I just heard a band called 07. I like that. Enjoyed that music. I'm a big fan of Arctic Monkeys, and I like Brazilian music. I'm a fan of So Jorge. I always get it right or wrong. Is that okay? So Jorge. I like his music a lot, and I find a lot of inspiration in him. He's the kind of music that translates to everywhere in the world. That's his kind of music, and I like that about him. I also only listen to music that I stumble upon, because I'm not looking for a lot of music. I like silence, and I like talk radio, and that's what I do.
Okay. Ivete Sangalo participated in a concert with you.
Oh yeah.
She sang "You and Me," right?
Yeah, we did it in.
How was to work with her?
She came. We've been discussing playing together. I was introduced to her by a friend from down here, and introduced to her music. And we thought that it seemed like a good idea, just because we were talking, that maybe we could do something together in the States when she was there. And it was great fun. She has a beautiful voice. We're different worlds apart in music, but I like all kinds of music. I've been on stage with Willie Nelson, and I've been on stage with all kinds of people. So I'm happy to go in any direction, any styles. I don't mind, and because we'll find common ground in any kind of music, because it's all music. And so it's an honor to be someone that's so preeminent in the style of music they're playing. So I'm happy, and she's got a beautiful voice.
Okay.
That's not all.
Okay. Dave, I know everybody asks you that, but how do you like playing Brazil?
It's every time we've come here, it's been a different experience. From when we played at Rock in Rio, and I was very afraid because I didn't think the audience knew us, and they didn't really know us so well. Some people, but not too many. But the audience responded to the music in a really positive way, and even though after that, it's like everywhere we go, people. It takes a little bit of time for us to grow. There still was a good response from people and from the newspapers here. We felt really honored to be here, and the experiences since the last time we were here, we just lost our longtime member, Leroy Moore. He died, and before he died, he was so excited about coming down here. So it was emotional for us to be here, but then the audience paid such a wonderful tribute to him, and when we're at the show, it makes me get goosebumps thinking about it. That made that show like no other. It was the whole experience. Every time we come here, it's been remarkable. So hopefully, it will always be that way.
Mm-hmm. And are you going to do something special for Rio, the show?
I write the set just beforehand, and I don't usually plan too much, but hopefully something special will happen.